How's it going, everybody? We're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere today. This is Bombay Beach. We're on the Salton Sea here today. This little community has been here since like the 40s or 50s, I believe. The Salton Sea formed with an accident as far as them trying to collect all the water from the Colorado River, make that divert and stay in America and not go to California, Baja Sur. It accidentally busted at some point and formed this lake here, which is a highly toxic, highly salty lake here. Over the years of it setting the way it is and evaporating, the salt content of the lake rose so bad to where it's now toxic and kills a lot of the fish and wildlife around it, so therefore it's a little stinky. I can smell it standing here where I am. Yeah, if you want to know the history on that stuff, go ahead and check that stuff out online. I think there's a couple of documentaries about how it was actually formed with all the particulars in that documentary there, let you know a little bit more about how this was formed. Today this town is largely abandoned. It is utilized by a lot of nomads, a lot of van lifers. There is a party here, I believe in the springtime. I was here for a couple of years ago. I didn't really partake in the party. I would just happen to show up when that was going on. Maybe 2025 you'll see Chupacabra and myself in the area here to celebrate with these nomads here. Today, however, we're just passing through. We are going to go and take a look at the art installations. Basically, all the abandoned houses here have been turned into art installations. And during that party that happens in the springtime here, some of the abandoned houses here get turned into bars and nightclubs and things like that, which is a pretty rad thing, I think. But today we're going to do a little driving tour of Bombay Beach here. There are quite a few neat little things here that we could see, so we're going to check those out. And then we're going to go onto the beach proper over there and look at the art installations there on the beach as well. Yeah, welcome to it. Alright, like I said, we're gonna drive around here in Bombay Beach and just take a look at the state of things as far as today goes. There's the bar, which I'm sure is probably always packed. It's a ski inn. And most everything you're gonna see here, this is a little market that's open. And there are people that still live in this town full time. And there are lots of homes that are for sale here, and lots of homes that are abandoned here. We're gonna look in some of it here. You can see there's a big sailboat there. Music museum, that's an actual business there. And a lot of these, like I said, are just completely abandoned. And people have like painted the insides of them. Some people like live here in these vans and in these buses and places. You can see it'd be 2 or 3 derelict places, and then one where somebody's actually living in. So I'm sure people are probably using these as storage as well. Yeah. Abandoned or not, this place is like really rad, and to see this with in the springtime here, right before spring, with all the van lifers in here, is is pretty rad as well. So there are businesses here that are still open, like that market and the bar and the museum, and there's neat little art installation, like there's an actual drive-in movie theater here with cars in it and things. That's pretty cool. I'm going to show that to you guys here in a bit. Old Cadillac sitting there on display. Looks like somebody lives in that house full time for sure. Some of these places are real elaborate and real nice. Looks like I see the drive-in theater over here. We're gonna go over here and park in the drive-in and take a look at that really quick. This place is the Electric Lounge. Pretty sure this is one of the spots that turns into the bar in one of the parties. This sign is actually working and on still, which is pretty rad. I don't know if you can see that. The Electric Lounge, that's what that place is. Take a look at this area here, which is pretty rad. The sign is really rad. That's very rad stuff. And here at the drive-in, I'll pan around so you can take a look at this. All the old cars that are in here. Don't mind the music from the guy back there, but maybe they have actual videos here where you can actually come and sit in one of these cars or sit on one of these cars and watch a video or a movie on the drive-in here. Old school bus here. There's some really neat cars here actually. There's a Gremlin up there. We're gonna stop and look at that. It's like they found all the neat cars in town and moved them over here. There's a couple that aren't so neat, but there are a few of them that are pretty rad, like this one here. That looks like an old Baja Bug. Old El Camino. I have no idea what this thing is. These look like old carnival ride seats. Pretty rad to see some old carnival ride stuff in here. Looks like an old bread truck or ice cream truck or something. And this is what they use as a screen. Just a trailer that they had painted white. And all these extra little seats here. Here's that Gremlin. Even a speedboat you could sit in. Yeah, these things are this place is really neat. First time I was here, you know, I was first on the road here, and I was kind of nervous about coming to places like this. People messing with my stuff or messing with me. Just not worried about that stuff anymore, really. For the most part, I've had no issues in my travels as far as that stuff goes. So I don't know, I've learned to set aside those fears and do the things that I want to do. So man, this is rad. I really think this is rad. I'm gonna take a picture here of the van and the rad little sign here, and we'll move on and do some other stuff here, and I'll check right back in with you here in a few minutes. And every time I come here, pretty much, there's always somebody riding around on some sort of electric vehicle, scooter, one wheel, something, and they're always like really friendly. Last time I was here, they were really friendly to me, and dude just rode past me on a scooter and was really friendly. I don't know, man, if how's it going? Another guy on his scooter passed me, said hi. If I were buying land or something, man, this is a true place that I would consider buying some property. Look at this cool little house. That's definitely a handmade kind of thing. Somebody built that out of a structure that was already there. It looks like they turned it into a pretty neat little house. There's like random jet engines laying around and things like that. We're not going to go on the beach yet. We're going to save the beach for last. So like I said, we're just going to keep on cruising through town here looking. That's an old 60s bubble top hearse. Big ass shell right there for some reason, which is pretty rad. I'm actually going to pull into this area right here, and we're going to go walk around and look at this place, because I think this is where a high concentration of that art shit is. It looks like it anyways. If somebody wants me to leave, then they can just tell me to leave and I'll leave. You know, there are people around here too, so I'm just going to be respectful if these people are doing something and ask me to stop filming, or I'm just going to stay away from them anyways. But as you can see here, this is one of the old houses I'm walking around in. Now a lot of these are just spray painted, but some of them have full-blown like art installations in them. That's probably what some of these people are doing here. Here's probably doing some art. Let you see some of this I'm looking at as I walk past it. I think in the I'm not really sure the date people started to move out of this area, but how's it going? Good. A creepy old mask. That's you tell it's handmade, which is pretty rad. The creepy as shit, but it's rad. We're gonna keep walking and keep looking. And some of these are just spray paint, like I said. These old abandoned buildings. I mean, it's really good art. But some of these are full-on like art, or like full-on installations, not just some spray paint. There's actual like sculpture and stuff on the inside of it. But some of the art is really rad too. Some of the spray paint. So I was just talking to this lady out here that was working on this little altar thing for remembering people, and she said this is going to be like a little spooky club music venue thing starting tonight, which is cool. You can see they got a bunch of speaker stuff and some rad stuff around. Probably gonna be a really good time in here, I bet. Also some really spooky stuff. Like I told you, some of these places have full-on installations in it. It's just wicked rad in here. It makes me excited to know that people can use these places and do neat things and party at the same time in here without getting too much flack from people, which is pretty rad. Oh, look at the marionette! Holy crap! That thing is huge. Just rad. So rad. It looks like they're decorating some more in here too this evening. We're just gonna continue on filming. How y'all doing today? Hello. That's creepy. Just gonna take a walk around in here. Look at some of this stuff as they set it up. It's really a shame that I'm not gonna be here. I've got plans to meet some other vanners today, and man, I wish I would be here for this, but I can always come back. Totally creepy vibes. Looks like some furries up there. There's probably some furries that hang out here, I'm sure. I'm just gonna keep walking around. A little jacuzzi full of spray foam there. This is the kitchen, it looks like. And this is the living room here. Spray paint on the ceilings. What's going on, man? Completely green kitchen. Little scrub brushes. I wonder, they probably had to go all the way through town all the way and collect all the dish scrubbers and then paint them green. That's pretty funny. Still microwave. Even plugged in. Does work though. That looks like a teddy in a jar. Strange. Look at that. Fiend Club. It's the Misfits. This place is just extremely rad. Alright, I'm going to get out of these people's way so they can continue to decorate and do what they're doing for their party. I would live here in a heartbeat in the wintertime. I'd buy a property here and this would be my home for the winter. I wonder how much property around here goes for. Anyways, let's keep driving around looking. These are the houses that I just walked through there. Pretty much everywhere you pull up in this place, there's some sort of art installation or something going on, which is pretty cool. This one, some kind of rope thing. To enable all who owe allegiance to the British flag to meet on common ground and to learn and know each other, to stimulate trade, strength, bonds that bind mother country to her sister states and daughters, to bring into closer contact the one with each other. Strange. Don't know what that thing is, but probably used for some kind of art installation at one point or another. You can see the red up there on that trailer. That's actually a big red steel box with some bubbles in it. Oh, there's a stairway. Let's walk up the stairway if we can. This is really sketchy, but let's do it. Ooh, it's shaky. It's really shaky. I'm not gonna walk in there, but looks like a double-decker bus over there. It's someone's house, which is pretty rad. Let's go over here and look at these bubbles in this thing. Look at that up there. I don't know if you can see that up there or not, but there's glass orbs in there hanging by strings. This does look like somebody's house. We're gonna keep on going down the road here a little bit. I can see right from just me taking off just now that there's something really rad right here. Look at that big egg. It's called the nest. It's so rad. I just love freedom of expression in any form, and when it comes to you know, expressing yourself, if you could do it in a town that has basically been lost to time, and nobody gives you a hard time about it or stops you from doing it, I think that's really rad. Because most of the time people are trying to suppress that sort of thing, and don't want you spray painting, and they don't want you making a whole display of TVs with paint on them, which we're gonna look at right now. I mean, where else in the world can you drive down the road and see such an impressive collection of TV art. Check this out. It's like every kind of TV you can imagine, from like old school 50s TVs to the projection screen TVs, tube TVs, new flat screen TVs, and they're all hand painted. Look at that. Some of these are pretty damn decent too. I mean, I don't know if this is collectively done by a group of people or one person did all of these. Either way, it's fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. I'm just like walking around in the middle of it. It's so cool. And they're even behind here if you want to come here and paint your own TV. There's TV sitting back here that you could paint yourself if you wanted to. They're even built into the damn structure. This place is rad. I don't know how many times. There's gonna have to be like some kind of rad counter where I say rad a lot, because I'm gonna say rad like probably 55 times, I'm sure, but it is rad. All right, we're gonna keep going here. See if we can find some more cool stuff. Some of these places are pretty clean. Some of them have art. Big old sailboat patio. Old school GMC motorhome. It's weird that you pass like 14 places that are completely crappy looking, and then you drive by some place that looks like this. And you can tell somebody took care of and rebuilt and redid. Very awesome. We're gonna head to the beach. We're gonna drive over the berm here and onto the beach, and I'm gonna let you see what that looks like here. So here's the entrance to the beach right here. It just says one way. You can see the top of the installation sticking up and over. Let's see if we can she's gonna let me go ahead and come on up. Look at this. There's just art installations everywhere here now. It's like a little lemonade stand. It says, as I cross this threshold, I leave all that does not serve me behind. What is that? We're gonna get out and we're gonna park and get out and look at some of this stuff. Alright guys, well I was here a couple of weeks ago and filmed some footage driving around here in town. I'm here at Bombay Beach still, again. I actually lost all of my drone footage that I took here, so I came back today to get some more drone footage, and I decided on the way here that I was just gonna camp here on the beach. This is a little area right here on the beach. It's called the Ski Inn 2. It's called the Ski Inn 2. It's one of the little art exhibits here and a little hangout spot. As you can see, got the old chupacabra. But I decided that I'm just gonna camp right here. I'm gonna camp right here in this little spot. There's a little fire pit right here in this area. A little chill spot. It's a little bar area. There's actually a little platform for a bed right there. Some couches and things, and fire pit here. There's also a crap load of firewood over there. I'm just gonna camp here, and I'm gonna have a little fire tonight right here in this area. Probably gonna clean the trash up a little bit here because there's some trash on the ground, as you can see, various places. I'm gonna get some drone footage today, since I lost all my drone footage from last time I was here. And yeah, we're just gonna chill. So right now I'm standing on this stage platform thing here at the ski beach 2 down here on the Bombay beach. I can't even express how awesome this place is. Really, I mean, I found a cord on this middle pole right here where all these lights are. I'm hoping that I could plug something into that and make those work this evening. That would be really rad if this whole place lit up for me. That'd be really rad. Hopefully that comes true. There is a bunch of trash around this area. This is probably like a heavily used spot to party at during the parties and stuff that go on here at Bombay Beach. So I got my my handy dandy trash bag here, and we're gonna do our part today. We're gonna clean this area up a little bit. There's not a bunch of trash, but there's enough to make me want to pick it up. So we're gonna do that right now, real quick, and we're gonna wait for the sun to go down and cook some dinner, and probably have a fire with the firewood that they left over here. So yeah, we're just gonna chill. But right now I'm gonna clean, so let's do it. And as you can see, it only takes a couple of minutes to clean up after yourself. But yeah, I mean, this is, you know, I expect trash from a place like this. It's just pretty much no man's land. So yeah, I cleaned up a little bit. I moved some stuff around. I loaded the fire pit with a bunch of sticks to be able to start some stuff tonight, start a fire tonight. There is some pallet wood over there that we're going to utilize. I'm not going to cook on it. If I was going to cook on it, I would be using fresh wood, not treated wood, not pallet wood sitting here. But yeah, I don't think we're going to cook on it. We're probably not even going to cook tonight out here. I don't want to make this video too long. I've already got a lot of material today and the other day when I was here from the place. So we're just gonna hang out and have a fire here in a bit. Hopefully hopefully these lights work. If these lights work, I mean, man, anybody with inverter on their camper or in their van or in their car can pull up to this and plug an extension cord into your rig and then plug into these lights here, and they'll work. And this is just like a fantastic camp spot here on Bombay Beach. I really don't know if people use this place for that, but man, I'm gonna use it for that today, that's for damn sure. And probably every time I come back here, this is probably where I'm gonna stay. This is Casa de Chupacabra. From now on, every time I come here, this is my camp spot. So yeah, if you want to camp here, just clean up after yourself. I'll show you here in a minute where I plugged in the cord here and how I'm doing that. If it all works here in a little bit, I'll show you that. But man, you should definitely come and check this place out. if you like post-apocalyptic stuff and abandoned cities, abandoned vacation spots, this should be #1 on your list, I think. Because you could stay here, you could sleep here. There's people, I mean, there's people right down here on the beach that have been here every damn time that I've came here, and this is my 3rd time in 2 years coming here, and that trailer's been here every time. So that should let you know how free you are to come and stay at this place. So yeah, we're gonna give it a bit, let the sun go down, see if these lights work, and start a fire. It's gonna be pretty rad. So stick around, check it out. So instances like that are exactly why I love this lifestyle, because I didn't know a single one of those people, and apparently they heard that I was down here, and I was making a YouTube video, because I told that to Papa Eric, I think is his name, and they decided to come down here and party with me. So that's the number one reason why I love doing what I'm doing right now in life, because man, you know, I would have never gotten that in the town that I was from, or something like that. You know, just random people showing up to party and hang out with me. That's one of the best things in the world. It's one of the best things I've ever experienced. This lifestyle has shown me, you know, people are pretty rad. You know, hanging out and getting to know people, and dealing with my anxiety, because I do have anxiety, I have social anxiety, but just blown away by how awesome people are in this world. And you know, I get to travel and have these experiences, and man, I just feel so lucky and so grateful nowadays, whereas before I started doing this, I didn't really feel that way. So yeah, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. So yeah, if you guys like this content, you guys like the videos I make, follow along. I'm gonna keep making these videos. You know, I don't have very many subscribers right now, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy editing them. I enjoy making like a cohesive story, or just showing you the places I'm going. That keeps me going. I mean, sharing this stuff with other people is pretty important to me at this point. So whether one person watches my video or a million, I don't really care. Yeah, I just really like making videos so people, you know, might watch and might see the places I'm at, or you know, see the people I meet and how cool people are. You know, it's just things like that keep me going. Like and subscribe. Watch if you want. It just adds fuel to the fire to me continuing to do what I'm doing. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you next time.